Steps for making an informed decision. Below you will find a series of steps to follow that will help you make an informed decision. Identify the problem or situation that requires a decision. Collect relevant information about your decision by self-reflecting on your current situation and what you know. Seek external sources such as websites and books and ask trusted others as needed. Generate possible options or courses of action that are suitable and realistic in the situation. Evaluate options, write down all the pros and cons, benefits and risks that relate to each one. Determine your values, identify which reasons matter most to you. Often the choice you value the most is the right choice for you. Seek advice from a trusted third party, for example, family, friend, coworker, or health professional. If you are still undecided, consider sharing your research and questions. Let's look at an example and complete each step to make an informed decision. Consider Sandeep's case. Sandeep is shopping at the mall and comes across a pair of sneakers that he wants to buy. The shoes are very expensive, and later this week he will owe his rent and has also planned to go out for dinner for his friend's birthday. Looking at his bank account, Sandeep realizes that he will likely not have enough money to pay his rent, buy the shoes, and go out this weekend. He has been waiting all month for the store to restock this shoe, but also knows he has other commitments. Should Sandeep buy the shoes? Step 1. Identify the problem. Sandeep really wants to buy a new pair of sneakers, but if he buys them, he may not have enough money for rent next week or to go out for his friend's birthday dinner. Step 2 is collect relevant information. The sneakers are expensive, rent is due at the end of the week, Sandeep has plans to go out for a friend's birthday at the end of the week. The money in Sandeep's bank account will likely not be enough to pay for all his expenses, so he cannot pay for all three things. Step 3. Consider options. Do not buy the sneakers, keep plans with friends, and pay rent on time. Another option, buy the sneakers, keep the plans with friends, and pay rent late. And last option, buy the sneakers, cancel the plans with friends, and pay rent on time. Step 4 is to evaluate the options. First option, do not buy the sneakers, keep plans with friends, and pay rent on time. In this case, Sandeep will be a little sad that he did not buy the sneakers, but he will be able to keep his plans and his friends and stay on budget to pay his rent on time. By waiting to buy the sneakers, it will also give Sandeep time to save money to pay for the sneakers next time he sees them. Second option, buy the sneakers, keep plans with friends, and pay rent late. In this case, Sandeep will be satisfied that he has a new pair of sneakers and will have a blast with his friends. However, Sandeep will no longer have enough money to pay his rent. He will receive a late notice from his landlord and may be evicted from the rental property if he cannot pay his rent. He could use the money allocated for his bills, but those bills will also then be late. He will not have enough money for basic needs such as groceries or transportation. Finally, the last option, buy the sneakers, cancel the plan with friends, and pay rent on time. In this case, Sandeep will feel good about his new pair of sneakers. However, his friends might be upset that he did not attend the birthday dinner. Sandeep will have to spend the weekend at home instead of going out and participating in leisure activities. Step 5. Determine your values. Sandeep values his time with his friends more and the security of knowing that he can pay his rent on time. Step 6. Seek advice. In this scenario, Sandeep has been able to analyze his options on his own and does not need to seek further advice. Questions to ask yourself while working your way through decision-making steps. What should Sandeep decide to do? He should decide not to buy the sneakers, keep plans with his friends, and pay rent on time. Why is this the right choice? Sandeep may not have the sneakers right away, but he can make a plan to save up the amount he needs to buy them at a later date. With this option, Sandeep will be able to attend his friend's birthday dinner, something he values much more than a new pair of sneakers. He will also be able to pay his rent on time and avoid any stress related to late payment that could affect his living conditions. With this decision, Sandeep has the lowest impact of consequences. If Sandeep had bought the sneakers and kept plans with his friends and paid rent late, he would be happy with his new shoes and hanging out with his friends, but missing a rental payment can jeopardize Sandeep's living conditions, something that is essential for his security and well-being. With this decision, Sandeep could suffer a huge consequence of losing his home. If Sandeep had bought the sneakers, canceled plans with his friends, and paid rent on time, Sandeep would be happy with his new shoes, and he would be secure knowing that his rent would be paid on time. But his friends would be very disappointed that he missed the birthday dinner. He would also have no money for a while to do anything else social, which could impact Sandeep's leisure time and potentially his mental health. While this option does not have the immediate huge consequence of endangering Sandeep's living conditions, it could cause long-term consequences with his friends and his social life. In the next section, your knowledge will be put to test.